Okay, Russ, here's a quick video on what we talked about. I've got the amplifier face down. This is pretty much identical to your amp. I've loosened the screws on this little back panel. Just take it off, lift it to the side. These are the little covers that go on your tubes here. Quick review of the tubes. Rectifier tube is voltage. Don't worry about that one. These are your two output tubes, your 6V6s. And these are your 12AX7s. So there's actually 6 in this amp. The first two are going to be your preamp tubes. This is going to be the one you're using for acoustic and the one you're using for electric. Okay. Take this little cover, push in, quarter turn to the left, and that comes off. And then grab hold of this and wiggle while you're pulling, and it will come out. This one was already pre-loosened. If you'll notice, there is a gap in between pins 1 and 9. So when you go to plug the new one in, just make sure it is lining up correctly. You may have to get a flashlight in there. You may have to flip this guy up just a little bit to be able to see down in that socket, but you can see a gap between two of the pins. And just make sure your corresponding tube that you're plugging in will line up that way so you don't bend the pins. And again, it's a 12AX7 or an ECC83 tube, and I'm going to text you a picture of what those are too, and you should be able to get those. So just get you a couple of them. Start with the first channel, put a known good tube in there, and then start with the second channel, a known good tube. And if you've swapped them both out and the noise never returns, then one of those two tubes you took out was bad. The only other thing would be those input jacks to try to snug up the little nut on there, which looks a lot like this, just on the front where you plug in. Put you a little tiny dab of Sharpie marker on there and start to turn it, and make sure that that post that sticks out is not turning, and you should be able to snug it up that way. Hopefully that fixes it for you, man. I got my fingers crossed. Talk to you soon.